What's good, YouTube? It's Nolo. We back with another reaction video. Today we got part 2 to the Eminem Show. I know I took like a long ass time to put it out. That's because I was procrastinating on recording it. I don't record a whole album in one sitting. I do like, if I do a part 1, part 2, then they're in different times. They're not in the same sitting. You know, I'm just splitting the video apart. We left off on Without Me in part 1. So we're gonna start on Paul Rosenberg's Skip. Let's get right into it.
In the studio, shooting your gun off in the air like it's a shooting range. I told you not to fucking bring your gun around like an idiot. Bring your gun outside of your home. You can't carry it on you. Leave your fucking gun at home.
Okay, so I don't know the backstory to that, but I'm gonna presume that Paul was caught with a gun in the public, maybe by like paparazzi or something. I don't know, but yeah. Track number 12, we got Sing for the Moment. This is one of my favorite songs on the album as well. It's like one of his best songs of all time. Put it like that. It's like top 10 all the time. So yeah, Sing for the Moment. By the way, he also sampled this from Aerosmith, Dream On. It's a good sample.
And he don't care, he's a problem child. What bothers him all comes out when he talks about his fucking dad walking out. Thoughts are whack, he's mad so he's talking back. Talking black, brainwashed from rock and rap. He sags his pants, blue rags and a stocking cap.
He's a white kid, obviously. The predominantly black music of hip-hop. Not sure about rock. Well, rock is kind of eccentric, I guess, like the culture. But with predominantly black music of hip-hop, that it has some, you know, brainwashed, if you will. And now he's talking black, you know, I guess using like slang and shit. And he sagging his pants, do-rag, stocking cap, all of that stuff.
I guess words are a motherfucker. They can be great, or they can degrade, or even worse, they can teach hate. It's like these kids hang on every single statement we make. Like, now how the fuck did this metamorphosis happen? From standing on corners and porches just rapping, to having a fortune, no more kissing.
I guess words are a motherfucker. They can be great, or they can degrade, or even worse, they can teach hate. It's like these kids hang on every single statement we make. So the words that they're rapping can do one of those 3 things, but the kids are hanging on to it so much. That's why it can degrade or be great or teach hate to them, because they hang on to each word that they rap in a song so much. Kids and even adults too worship celebrities. People in general will be worshiping celebrities as if they're gods, you know, on some walk on water stuff. He said, how the fuck did this metamorphosis happen from standing on corners to porches just rapping to having a fortune? And then I don't remember what he said right there. But basically, metamorphosis, I think, is like a transition, if I'm not mistaken. This transition happened from, how do we transition from standing on corners and porches rapping to having a fortune, you know, money and all that good stuff. The song is just so packed. Like, this is top 10, I'm telling y'all, top 10 Eminem song.
You have, they want you to lose your mind every time you mad, so they can try to make you out to look like a loose cannon.
Kanye. Talking about. That's Kanye, because he was mad, right? He was explaining, he was exposing all of this shit at the one of his shows or whatever, and he made him out to like a loose cannon. They put him in the fucking hospital, say he was having a mental breakdown, all this shit, and like, you've lost your mind. You feel me? I'm not sure when that happened with Eminem. Y'all can tell me that, but I know that correlates. That reminds me of Kanye, which is, you know, kind of like a current, recent event.
Convict me strictly just to get me off of these streets quickly, but all they kids be listening. If my music is literal and I'm a criminal, how the fuck can I raise a little girl? I couldn't, I wouldn't be fit to. You're full of shit too, Guerrero. That was a bitch that hit you.
If my music is literal and I'm a criminal, how the fuck can I raise a little girl? People like to take his lyrics a little. People used to, I guess, take his lyrics a little bit too seriously, as if he's really gonna kill Kim, as if he's really gonna, I don't know if he ever rapped about killing his mom, but as if he's really gonna kill Kim, and he does all the shit that he talks about. So if you want to take his music literally, then he wouldn't be able to raise Hailie, which he was doing. So yeah. And then with the Guerrero thing, that was when he was accused of pistol whipping someone. Y'all gonna tell me, y'all gonna correct me. But he was accused of pistol whipping someone, but really, you know, he's saying that wasn't a gat that hit you, that was my fist. I punched you.
They say music can alter moves and talk to you. Well, can it load a gun up for you and cock it too? Well, if it can, and the next time you assault to do, just tell the judge it was my fault and I'll get sued.
It was like my favorite line in the song. He said, they say music can alter moods and talk to you. Okay, so music can change the way you feel, right? Whether good or bad. And it can really speak to you. But can it load a gun up for you and cock it too? Meaning that you are under control of over what you do. If you listen to a song and it makes you want to go cock a gun and, you know, kill somebody, shoot somebody, whatever, that's you. You're still in control of your consciousness and what, you know, and how you behave. Music can change your feelings or whatever, but the music is not the blame for what you do. But that's even good or bad. So like, if music makes you want to go out and be a good person, then that's you being a good person. You ain't give all the credit to the music. That's you saying, you know what, I'm actually go out and do this. You can give some credit to the music for making you want to go out and be a good person, because it does speak to you. So even with the bad stuff, the negative stuff, the music does speak to you. So it gets some type of influence, but you're still in charge of your own decisions, basically. Of course, it's just affecting ourselves. You ignoramus, you ignorant person. We're entertainers. We're supposed to do this. We're supposed to entertain you, and it can affect yourselves because they are entertainers and they're doing this for a mass, majority of people. You know what I'm saying? So.
While we seize the moment, try to freeze it and own it, squeeze it and hold it, as we consider these minutes golden. And maybe they'll admit it when we're gone. Just let our spirits live on through our lyrics that you hear in our songs, and we can.
That's why we seize the moment, try to freeze it and own it, squeeze it and hold it, because we consider these minutes golden. That scheme right there was crazy, bro. That was crazy. All right, y'all, so that was Sing for the Moment. Like I said, top 10 Eminem song of all time. I spent way too much time on that song. In my recording, I'm 13 minutes in, and I reacted to, and now I've only done Paul Rosenberg and Sing for the Moment. So let's move on. Track number 13, we got Superman. I vaguely remember what this song is about. I've heard it before, but I really can't recall what this song is about because I don't listen to it like that. So yeah, let's get into it.
You high, baby?
Yeah.
I remember how the chorus goes.
Talk to me.
I want you too.
I think I love you, baby.
I think I love you too. I'm here to save you. Save it, bitch. Babysit. You make me sick. Superman ain't saving shit. Girl, you can jump on Shady's dick. Straight from the hip. I won't get out. I'll push you out. Push blue out. Popping shit. Wouldn't piss on fire to put you out. Am I too nice? Buy you ice. Bitch, if you died, wouldn't buy you life.
Hold up.
Out, I'll put you out. Won't get out, I'll push you out. Push blue out. Popping shit. Wouldn't piss on fire to put you out.
Wouldn't piss on fire to put you out. She was on fire, he wouldn't pee on it to put the fire out.
Ice, bitch, if you died, wouldn't buy you life.
If you died, wouldn't buy you life. I think that's a play on the hair dye. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly the song is about. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do more of actually analyzing songs instead of just catching like lyrics and bars. So
go Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I love
and be a Superman. I can't save you or save our relationship.
you around every bar you attend. Never know what kind of car I'll be in. We'll see how much you be partying in. You don't want that, neither do I. Not a jealous man, but females lie. But I guess that's just what sluts do. Half off, you don't know Marshall at all, so don't grow partial. That's ammo for my arsenal. I slap you off that bar stool. Then water bottle. You want what you can't have. Ooh, girl, that's too damn bad. Don't touch what
you want. What you can have. You want a Superman. You want someone to save you. Eminem's not that person. That's kind of what I'm getting so far.
10 packs and slap you till you can't stand. Girl, you just blew your chance. Don't mean to ruin your plans, but I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go.
Alright, y'all, track number 13, that was Superman. I just want to note one thing, that his production was like A1 back then. Like that instrumental was like smooth as fuck. The beat was tough. instrumental was smooth. That whole song, like, y'all right about that. Old Eminem definitely made better songs. He did. I'm not even gonna, can't even lie. He did. The only thing I really got from that song is that I kept hearing references about a girl being drunk, you know, bar stools. I leave your drunk ass on the runway. You're gone off that something. He said some type of liquor. So I kept hearing references to that. And obviously a relationship. He can't be a Superman. So, yeah, I can't really put into words what I really got from that song. Well, I just did, but yeah. We're just gonna move on. Track number 14, we got Hailie's song. This is one of my favorite songs ever. You know what I'm saying? Mainly, I actually like his singing. Like, I've said this in previous videos before, probably on other channel, but I actually like his singing. Like, which is one reason why I like Offended on Revival, why I like Underground on Relapse, why I like Not Afraid, where he sings on these hooks and choruses. I enjoy it. Even though he was singing most of this song, it was still, you know.
Sometimes I think I'm crazy. I'm crazy, oh so crazy. Makes sense when I look into her eyes. Oh no, it's on my shoulders. Everyone's leaning on me. See my baby. Suddenly I'm not crazy. It all makes sense when I look into her eyes. Oh no.
I feel like the world's on his shoulders. He has a lot of pressure. You know, the weight is on him. And he said sometimes I feel like the world is almost over. At least for him, I guess. Not for everyone. The world is almost over. But then he sees Hailie. Hailie comes back and he's like, okay, this is my purpose. This is why, you know, the world can't be over for me because I have a little girl.
And as long as my father to show her how I feel about her. How proud I am that I got a cot of my daddy. I'm so glad that her mom didn't own.
I'm not sure what was said right there. It's another lyric on this album that's like taken out of the album, so y'all could let me know what he said.
Now you probably get this picture from my public persona, the dime, a pistol packing drug addict who bags on his mama. But I wanna just take this
because of the whole pistol whipping situation and the fact that he raps about his mom and shit. That was probably his public persona. That he just told pistols, took drugs, and bagged on his mom.
I've tasted, so here's what I'm facing. 3 felonies, 6 years of probation. I went to jail for this woman. I've been to bad for this. And I should have seen it coming. What I stick my penis up in. When the ripped the prenup up if I'd have seen what she was fucking. But fuck it, it's over. There's no... Our babies travel back to the arms of a rightful owner. And suddenly it seems like my shoulder blades have just shifted. It's like the greatest gift you can get. The weight has been lifted. And now
it don't feel like the... Yeah, that was... He got Hailie and he's like, it feels like my shoulder blades have been shifted. The best feeling ever, I think. And then he said the weight has been lifted. Doesn't feel like there's a bunch of pressure on him now. He has Hailie, everything's good. This is a good song.
And sing. Oh well, I tried.
That was Hailie's song, pretty self-explanatory. It's Hailie's song. He got Hailie back. Basically wrote this song for Hailie, basically. It's one of the better songs on the album, if you ask me. Next, we got Steve Berman, Skip. Track number 15.
I can't believe it.
By the way, I don't know who Steve Berman is.
Hold on a minute. What up? Have a seat. I got the album from upstairs. And this is by far the most incredible thing I've ever heard.
But this is his best album. I don't know how y'all can say March Mathers LP is his best album, because it's not. It just isn't. But hey, track number 16, When the Music Stops, this is a song I haven't heard on the album yet. I'm pretty sure. So let's get into it.
Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference, but we as entertainers have a responsibility.
Kind of what he was saying in Stimulate. I'm only entertaining you. My goal is to stimulate, making you high and taking you. Yeah, it's kind of, that reminded me of that.
It's like
If I were to die murdered in cold blood tomorrow, would you feel sorrow, show love, or would it matter? Could never be the leader. Too much at stake for me to be fake. There's too much on my plate.
But there's a whole scheme right there. I don't know if y'all peeped it.
Could never be the leader of battering things.
Could never be the leader of battering things. I'm gonna assume he said batter.
Shit for me to feed off, I'm seesaw.
Then he said something about feed off.
Me to feed off, I'm seesaw battling, but there's way too much at stake.
Feed off, there's way too much at stake.
Me to be fake, there's too much on my plate.
For me to be fake, there's too much on my plate. I don't know if the battering thing tied into that, but definitely when he said feed off, there's too much at stake for me to, you know, eat up off my plate and all that. That all tied together, I'm pretty sure.
For a joke, you smoking crack. Before I do that, I beg Mariah to take me back. I get up before I get down, run myself in the ground. Thousand mark, y'all steady trying to drown the shark. Ain't gonna do nothing but piss me off. Lid to the can of.
I said, I ain't doing nothing but trying to drown a shark. They ain't gonna do nothing but piss me off. You trying to drown a fish, you're gonna agitate it. You feel what I'm saying?
Fuck with me now, bitch, to see you freestyle. Talk is cheap, motherfucker. If you really feeling frog asleep, yo Slim, you gon' let him get away with way we act when we confuse hip hop with real life when the music stops. If so, you wanna.
I heard this voice before. I'm not. I'm not sure of exactly who that is. I think he's in D12. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna make any presumptions. I don't want y'all. I don't like sounding ignorant. I can accept my ignorance, but I don't like sounding ignorant. I'm making it worse by trying to say what I think is something.
Diligently, I'm not what you think. I appear to be fucked up, mentally endangered. I can't stay away from a razor. I just
Mentally endangered. Meaning he's almost lost it.
understand, bitch, I'm surgical. I'm allergic to dying. You think not? You got balls? We can see how large. When the music
I was happy having to deal it first.
Okay, yeah, this is D12. Okay. Alright.
On you dog, and you ain't got nothing left but your word and your balls and your stress from the calls of your new friends. Beg the gin you drink till your car spin you think. Damn, you slam it to the wall and you can lose it all in a pool of alcohol. If my funeral's tomorrow, wonder what they even call when the music stops.
I get it. When the music stops, basically. So they're saying, like, gotta separate hip-hop from reality. So basically, when the music stops, when this hip-hop shit is out the way, this is reality. So if he dies tomorrow, will people even give a fuck when the music stops? So when there's no hip-hop, he's not rapping, and it's just real life, well, does people get what people give a fuck in this real life situation? Instead of them giving a fuck about the entertainer and the music and the hip hop, but they give a fuck about this real person who just died, aside from any music, because that doesn't matter. It's not real, it's not reality. And that's what I just got from that.
Tossed in a paddy wagon, bragging about how you shouted like a coward. Bullets devoured you, showered you niggas. If I was you niggas, I'd run while giving them that really irks me. You ain't worthy to speak thoughts of cheap talk. Be smart and stop trying to walk out tug of war with your life. Fuck a tour in the mic, I'd rather fuck a whore with a knife. Deliver that shit that coroners like. You hype.
I want talk in the dark, my dogs all bark like hoof. Wolf, nigga, I'm a wolf. Get your host, the more y'all breach, the more I lose. It's Hill Street, this is hardcore blues. Put a groove in the Uzi pop, you better drop when the music stop.
Music just changed my life.
Real life, and there's a Uzi at you, you better drop. Well, I don't think he meant drop like that. I think he meant drop, meaning you just got shot. Not drop, meaning like trying to duck or whatever. But yeah.
Rock the bells. NWA said fuck the police. Now I'm in jail. 93 was strictly R&B. Who gon' tell me I ain't Mike? Ass cheeks painted white. Fucking Priscilla tonight. Flying down Sunset smoking crack. Ludacris told me to throw them bowls. Now I'm in the hospital with a broken nose and a fractured elbow. Voices in my head. I'm going in shock. I'm reaching for the clock, but the music stops.
NWA told me to fuck the police, and they told me to do this, do that, and as a result, this happened to you because you didn't separate the music from the reality, the entertainment from the reality. That was a good song. I'm surprised I never heard that. I'm gonna download that, like, after I record this, because that went there. I didn't know D12 would be on it, but that shit was tough. the production is so good on this album. It's crazy. Track number 17, we got Say What You Say. I did a reaction to this on the Bros in Action channel. I'm sure this is Exhibit and Eminem. So let's get into it.
And I'ma pour it on like syrup, bitch. Thick and rich, sick and twisted. Mr. Buttersworth. Dre told me to milk this shit for what it's worth.
Hold up. He said syrup. Then he said something rich. Mrs. Buttersworth. Milk this shit. Like buttermilk. I guess that ties into milk. Syrup is rich. Mrs. Butterworth is this type of syrup. Yeah. I'm running that back.
And I'ma pour it on like syrup, bitch. Thick and rich, sick and twisted. Mr. Butters.
Oh, he said Mr. He said syrup. Put it on his pouring syrup, thinking rich. Then he said Mr. Buttersworth.
The cow just tilts and tips and stumbles the earth. And if I fumble the verse, keep going first. Shit, if I ever take shit, I'll eat shit. Wasn't for him, wouldn't be shit. Creep with me.
If I ever take shit, I'll eat shit. So if he's saying he, basically saying he never takes shit. And if he were to take shit, then he would actually eat real shit. But he never takes shit. So, you know, that was kind of outlandish, you know what I'm saying? It's Dre and Eminem.
He don't belong speaking mine or Timberland's name. And don't think I don't read your little interviews and see what you set up on you and not even know it. You midget, mini me with a bunch of little mini yous running around your backyard, swimming pools, million records sold. And I ain't have to do it with 10 or 11-year-olds.
Cause what you say is what you say. Say what you say, how you say it, whenever you saying it. Dre ain't having it, long as I'm here to play devil's advocate.
If there was some magic shit I could wave over the industry that could save it when I'm gone. And
good, I wouldn't, not even if I could.
From the hood and I'm a hornet, and I'm the only sting when I'm cornered.
And I'm the only sucker punch and swing without warning. And swing to knock
suckers, so come along with us.
Come on, cause what you say is what you say. Say what you say, how you say it, whenever you say
away. You fuck my night up, I'ma fuck up your day. Bullet with your name, sending it your way.
Is this Eminem writing for Dre, or is Dre actually rapping this shit?
It's two different things, depending on your mood if it swings. Think too many things.
Depending on your mood if it swings. I think that's what he meant. Like, you know, you have mood swings. You know, you in and out of different moods. But depending on your mood if it swings. I think that's what he meant. Like a double entendre on swings.
Dre's weed, I can do anything. Catch a contact and I'm gone and I'm back. I speed right and my loose leaves my launch pad.
And I can pull it.
Catching contact and I'm gone. Like, and then he's back, his loose leaves, his launch pad. He said Dre's weed.
And it's back and forth all day like Red and Meth. I joke when I say I'm the
back and forth. Says back and forth all day like Red and Meth, like Red Man and Method Man. I don't know, maybe back and forth is a specific reference to like a song or something, but yeah.
Ever do live to be a legend, I'ma die a sudden death. 5 mics and a source ain't holding my
I'ma die a sudden death. I don't know if that's like a play on words, or if he's just saying he's gonna suddenly die. All right, track number 17. That was Say What You Say. That was basically on their gang shit, basically saying, you better say what you say, mean it. You know what I'm saying? Me and Dre, we ain't gonna clap back on you niggas unless y'all try to come at us. Dre like that. Dre said he ain't gonna sting unless he's cornered. He's a hornet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Track number 18, we got Till I Collapse. We all know this song. Let's just get into it. Not even gonna make it long. Let's just get into it.
You feel like you wanna just give up, but you gotta search for these.
This is my favorite song.
Women are caught in webs, spin them in hawk, venom, adrenaline shots. The penicillin could is it a miracle or am I just product of pop fizzing up?
He said, you hear it a lot, lyrics that shock. Is it a miracle or am I just product of pop fizzing up? So like pop, and he's a product of pop music fizzing up, or you know, it'd be like pop is soda.
It's not if a bomb
comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth.
Got a list, here's the order of my list, and it's it. It goes Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie, Andre from Outkast, Jada, Corrupt, Nas, and Demi. But in this industry, I'm the cause of a lot. See me walk around like nothing's bothering me, even though half you people got a fucking problem with me.
In this industry, I'm the cause of a lot of envy. So when I'm not put on this list, the shit does not offend me. Like he's the cause of a lot of envy. From a lot of people envy him. So when he's not put on his top 10 list, that's it, he don't care. And he said, that's why you see me walking around like nothing's bothering me, even though half you people got a fucking problem with me. You hate me, but you know the respect you got to give me. Which is facts. Eminem walks around like nothing's bothering him, you know what I'm saying? Nothing is, he's not fazed by anything. But people got a problem with him. I don't know about now. People just don't fuck with his music now. But back then, people probably had a problem with him.
My spot is forever reserved. If I ever leave Earth, that would be the death of me. That's why I'm clever when I put together every verse. My thought.
I'm clever when I put together every verse. The rhyme scheme is crazy.
You smack like I'm Kim Mathers, but I don't want to go forth and back in constant battles. The fact is, I would rather sit back and palm some.
That was Till I Collapse. Pretty self-explanatory. As a youngin', I never got his top 10 list. Now I understand it, but I didn't know who Reggie was at the time. Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. I knew Andre. I didn't know who Jada Corrupt was at the time. Now I do. And he said Nas and then me. And I never realized why he put himself behind all those people when he knows good and damn well that list should go. Eminem, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. No, that list should go Eminem, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie, Nas, Outkast, Redman, Jada Corrupt, and whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be my list. Track number 19, we got My Dad's Gone Crazy. This is not one of my favorite songs. Actually, I like the song, but it wasn't one of my favorites, you know what I'm saying? But it's a cool song.
Today we're going to talk about father and daughter relationships.
Everybody, listen up! I'm going down. Who's coming with me?
Somebody, please help him. I think my dad's gone crazy.
It always tripped me out when he said, I'm going to hell. Who's coming with me? Like, I used to think it was on some, Illuminati shit, like. But I think he's saying I'm going to hell, as in like he's doing a bunch of bad shit and committing a bunch of sins and shit. So he's going to hell. But yeah, that part tripped me out.
What do I gotta do to get through to you to show you there ain't nothing I can't take this chainsaw to? I cut him off and got him pickled and bronzed in a glass jar inside of a hole.
I'm pickled and bronzed in a glass jar. In a glass jar.
That I've been lying my ass off all this time. Me and Dre been fucking with hats off.
I saw this, I think The Breakfast Club, they did a gayest lyrics of all time, and this was in it. Why? Why, Eminem? Why? What is that for? Let's move on.
I can't explain it.
I think my dad's gone crazy.
A little.
Is this really Hailie on this song, or like? Is it really Hailie, or is it like they got another little girl to do it?
You little motherfucker, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing. Fuck that shit, bitch.
He said, that shit funny.
I'd rather put out a motherfucking gospel record. I'd rather be a pussy wet bitch. Eat pussy and have pussy lips glued in my face with a clit ring in my nose.
He thinks of the most outlandish shit. He said, I'd rather have pussy lips glued to my face with a clit on my nose. Like, huh?
There's nothing you can speak, it's tongue-in-cheek. I yank my fucking teeth before I'd ever bite my tongue. I slice my...
I yank my teeth before I ever bite my tongue. So he'd pull his teeth before he ever, bites his tongue on what he wants to say and what he feels like saying. That's tough.
And die and come back as Vanilla Ice's son. And walk around the rest of my life spit on and kick R. Kelly as soon as Bump and Grind comes on. More pain inside of my brain in the eyes of a little girl. And clouds gather, it's Clyde Mathers and Bonnie J. And that's pretty much
Clyde Mathers and Bonnie J. Bonnie and Clyde.
I don't blame you, I wouldn't let Hailie listen to me neither. There's really nothing else to say. I can't.
Your track number 19, that was My Dad's Gone Crazy. Pretty self-explanatory. He's gone crazy. It's from Hailie's perspective. That's why he's saying My Dad's Gone Crazy. You feel me? Last track number 20 is Curtain Closes, a skit. It's a minute-long skit, but yeah, let's get into it.
This thing on?
Oh my God. I don't like these Ken Caniffs. I think Ken Caniff, whatever. I don't like this. Shit is annoying. It irks me. Only one I like was in at the end of Wicked Ways, but like, it's just, this thing is just, the voice just irritates me. It irks me.
Guess who's back? Back again. Ken is back. Rubbing my back.
I thought this is gonna be like some.
Wait.
I guess no one. Yeah, no. I guess no one was in the audience. And he looked stupid. And he was out there by himself. Okay, that is the Eminem Show Part 2. Like I said, his best album that he's put out. Not my favorite, but it's his best. I acknowledge it's his best. Like not being subjective or whatever. Every song on this album was basically good. White America, Business, Clean Out My Closet, Square Dance, Soldier, Say Goodbye to Hollywood, Drips was okay, Without Me, Staying for the Moment, Superman, Hailie song, When the Music Stops, Say What You Say, Till I Collapse, My Dad's Gone Crazy. Like, none of those songs are bad. But you look on Marshmallow's LP, I don't like every song on that album. Some Shady LP, definitely I don't like every song on that album. Definitely not Encore, obviously. It's not in the conversation. Definitely not Relapse, obviously. It's not in the conversation, even though I like Relapse. Definitely not Revival. People want to say Revival is like, oh my God, I think it's some people were saying that they think that it's his best work. I just I don't see how you can say that. Lyrically, maybe, but it's not enough good songs in there. Like, you can't tell me that every song on there bumps or it's good. You just can't tell me that. You're lying. Marshmallow's LP, I fuck with every song on that album that I've heard, so I don't care what y'all think. That's my favorite album. That's his best album to me. Like, that's my personal favorite best album by him. But like, all that aside, Eminem Show is his best album, best production, lyrically, song-wise. Yeah, Till I Collapse on there, which was like a hit song at 4 minutes. Without Me was a hit song. Clean Out My Closet was like a hit, popular song. I think Business was like a popular, hit song. Sing for the Moment was popular, you know what I'm saying? So this is his best work, trick, not only with the rapper's image, but the macho pose, intrinsic to commercial hip-hop. Okay, now I understand Superman. Okay, I didn't read the editor's notes. That was part 2 to Eminem Show. I'm sorry it took so long to get out. Next is Relapse. I'm not doing Encore unless all of y'all comment, like, do Encore. But other than that, I'm not doing Encore. Fuck Encore. It has like 2 or 3 good songs on that album. That's his worst album. I think we all can agree on that. And I'm not doing Encore, okay? I'm not. I'll replace Encore with like Shady XV or fucking the Southpaw soundtrack or something, like dead ass, like fuck Encore. That was Eminem Show, his best album. I keep reiterating that, and that's the end of this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, please subscribe. I want 1,000 subs, please, 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 please. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Comment any videos, songs, whatever you want me to react to. Mostly songs and albums, mixtapes. I'll get to them as soon as possible. Follow me on my social medias, links in the description. And yeah, man, Relapse coming next. I'll see y'all later. Peace.